Going on, people? Y'all know what time it is. Another episode of the Mixed Vibes Podcast, your favorite amateur podcast, and you can find us wherever you get your podcast. Pull up your boy Young Quack T the Dream.
Man, you already know the vibes. It's your boy, Mr. Bell, aka say your name up on this pie. Might not with you tomorrow. Shout out Jerry. She ain't feeling well. She under the weather. So you already know what it is. It's just the boys from the boys in the building. Quiet. What's up, boy?
Yeah, and you know it, man. Another day in the life of me.
Hey, I feel it. I feel it. Oh shit. I ain't really gotta ask Quag, but you texted me with a question mark. So I'm gonna let you get your shit off. What you think about CP3 getting sent home? They was from what I heard, they was on the tarmac in Atlanta and they sent your boy home. He was getting into it with Ty Lue, and he said, "All right, let me sit down with Ty Lue." Ty Lue said, "Nah, I'm good. I don't even want none of that."
Oh, I didn't know that was the situation that happened. I thought it was, they was losing so bad they just needed to free up a roster spot to get somebody else. I didn't know there was turmoil.
No, it was turmoil, boy. Let me tell you. So all this is like reports and whatnot. Is like I said, him and Ty Lue didn't get along. He had issues with the coaching staff and a little bit with management, and saying stuff wasn't being done correctly and wasn't run correctly. So CP3, he wasn't playing much, and when he was playing, he wasn't playing good. And some of the trips he didn't take, it came out that he was going to retire. It came that was like what week 2 weeks ago, like 2 weeks
Mm-hmm.
ago that he came out he was going to retire. So cool. They said they was in Atlanta. Lawrence Frank flew from LA to Atlanta and said, "Hey, you know what? I think it's time for us to go our separate ways. You can go home. We ain't gonna stay here, and we gonna try to figure something out for you. We gonna figure out what your next steps is. Now, what is your thoughts? Because to me, this looked bad from my perspective. This looked bad if you the Clippers organization.
I think it's disrespectful, but I mean, it is Chris Paul. Chris Paul done did a lot of shit to a lot
He
of
does.
people.
He does have a history of being
He got a history.
he does have a history.
It's it's fine when you do it. It's a problem when somebody else do it now. Going to the refs, talking about people ain't got their jersey tucked in. You kicking people, you spitting on people. You feel me? I'm just saying, Chris Paul, you done did your fair share of dirt.
This is true.
Is it wrong? Yes. Would I have done Chris Paul like that? If he had done me wrong, maybe I'd have thought about it. But you just cut this man's retirement tour in half. You gave Paul Pierce. You let him get his little retirement waves off, but you kick Chris Paul to the curb.
Yeah, nah, that's well.
That's crazy. Paul Pierce
So
retired a Clipper before Chris Paul did.
that's the thing, bro. Chris Paul, this ain't no shade to any LA Clipper before, but Chris Paul's gonna be the first one to get his jersey retired. Is him? Well, not
Maybe
now, not now. Well, I ain't gonna say ever because I'm pretty sure, like they was in different cities or whatnot. They had people, but I'm talking about like as cool. When me and you first started watching basketball, the Clippers was a joke.
mm-hmm.
Then they drafted Blake Griffin, Chris Paul came, DeAndre Jordan. Then they became respectful. They came respectful. But when we first started watching basketball, no offense, the Elton Brand, the Corey Maggette days, the Darius Miles days, like they we looked at them as a joke. Chris Paul and Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan gave them some respectability, and they have
Saved
turned.
the franchise.
They they rolled through the Donna Sterling stuff after the whole racism stuff and the whole I don't want this nigga talking about Magic Johnson sitting courtside. They rolled through all that, still made the playoffs. I believe they went to the Western Conference Finals. I believe it was that year they went to the Western Conference Finals. Cool. This dude has history with you all. Y'all sent him home because he don't like the way that y'all doing stuff. Now, Chris Paul does have a history. He has a history of being the adult in the room, but he also has a history of, he can rub people the wrong way. Him and Ty Lue couldn't get along. What does it? Does that say more? Does that say more about Chris? Does it say more about Ty Lue? Because let's be real, the record of the Clippers right now is 5-16.
And it don't
Well,
have much to do with Chris Paul.
he's not playing that much. Imagine, I did check they score. They all winning in Atlanta, but it is, it's Atlanta. They be, sometimes they be good. Some nights they be good. Some nights they don't be.
They got a
But
small guard. Look, they got a small guard.
yeah, true. But Trey's out. Trey's hurt. But
Oh,
nah, I just think it's got. I think it looks bad from an organizational stance when your probably most legendary player, especially in recent times, is getting released mid-season on his retirement.
comes back. You signed him,
Yeah.
but if it's turmoil, I mean, hey, if he's a cancer to the locker room, I mean, so now you gotta make a choice. Now you got to dispatch. If
Do
you
you
know, you
think Chris
know.
Paul? You think he gets signed somewhere else? Because
Probably.
I don't. That's where else do he go?
I'm saying somebody.
He already 40 and not playing good. I mean,
I mean,
bullshit.
it's a team right across town.
Him and LeBron couldn't play together. LeBron don't play with his homies. You see what he did to Wade after Wade went up to Cleveland after that?
Yeah, made Melo retire, made Bosh retire. Well, I mean, I guess Bosh retired on his own, but you know.
Or say Bosh was blood clots. Yeah. No, he ain't going to
And
the Lakers.
they winning. I mean, I can see it.
Yeah, the Lakers is winning, but I believe when they get to the playoffs, they're gonna choke. Well, not even choke. They just gonna get exposed to that they're not that good of a team. Maybe the Suns. He might go to Phoenix and kick it with Book again. He got history in Phoenix. That's the other thing. Like, where do he go? Do he go to Houston? I'm trying to think places he got history.
I seen the OKC hype. I seen them getting hype about it.
I don't. They ain't got no room for the people they got now. They,
True. I mean, you wouldn't pay Chris Paul $1.
it ain't. It would make sense, but here's my thing. They don't. They got a bunch of young dudes they self down in the G League that can't even get to the roster spot. So you
Look, he was just where was he at? San Antonio.
he was in San Antonio, played there a game, and played for a person that age that started there a game. He played decent. San Antonio don't need him. They got enough guards. They got too many point
True.
guards as it is. So yeah, I don't know if Chris Paul plays basketball. I think his announcement was his
You
retirement.
wouldn't like to have him?
Huh?
You this guy. You wouldn't like to have him over here?
You heard me say, Brad. You heard me say, huh? Like you heard me say, huh? Honestly, I wouldn't be mad at Chris Paul in a Pacers uniform, but at the same time, he come here to be on a bad team just to say so he can finish his career out?
Hey, checks cash.
I mean, checks. Do you want the checks that bad and the retirement tool that bad that you gonna go sign up to be the backup point guard on a bad team just so you can say I didn't go outside? You feel me? I don't know if I would do that.
Find the best team and attach yourself. Get you a little ring on the side.
Let's say Phoenix. That's you know
Hey, Phoenix, I
that's
don't
it. That's
see
the only
that.
people I can think of on top of my head.
What about Houston? Or that ain't.
I mean, they could. He could. I could. He could. That's all I'm saying is he could, but I don't know for sure. Uh, Also, we on Giannis watch. It ain't official that he
I
asked for a
seen,
trade yet,
boy.
but it's
No,
leaning towards he's about
I
to ask
seen
for a trade.
I seen the fat nigga talking about it, bro. I'm sorry. Brian Windhorst is not a nigga, but I seen him talking about it.
That's my dog. Don't be don't say no. That's my dog.
He
You know,
said
I listen to
Giannis
Brian
walked.
all day.
Giannis walked in the room, said he want to be a Knick. I know he did. Make it happen.
Yeah,
Yes,
you know
sir.
that was in
Make
the
it
off
happen.
season.
Hmm?
He said that in the off season.
Oh, I thought this was what he just said.
He said that in the off season. And then they talked, but they couldn't. From my understanding is they talked, but they couldn't figure out a trade. And then Giannis, he was he said it, but then he kind of recanted, like, nah, you know, I like it up here type shit.
I'm saying, boy.
As, me and you talked about this before, but who do you trade if you the Bucks and you trade him to the Knicks? Who do you trade him for? Because it's gotta you're not getting equal compensation, but it's gotta be cash, right? But if you the Knicks, you don't want to give up cash,
You don't want
but
to
it's
give
gotta
up
be
Cat though.
but it's gotta be cash because if you the Milwaukee, Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby trade does not excite me because they at best twos and threes on championship teams.
If he say make it happen, and I'll see what I can do for y'all. I'll see what I can get y'all. OG McHale, because you got what they got to make the money match up. I
That's
mean,
the money, right? From if I'm both of them make about 25. Giannis probably makes about 50, 60. So yeah, that's the money. The money matches with them two. And I know y'all gave up y'all draft picks to get Mikal Bridges. Y'all had a stockpile of draft picks. Y'all used them to get Mikal Bridges. So where
yeah, I give you Cat, and I'll give you McHale. And if you want more, I mean, Giannis need a team to play with. So Giannis make the decision. So
yeah,
you give us you give us two first round picks for them two as well as Giannis.
yeah, I think if I'm the Knicks, though, I'd rather keep Mikal and give up OG. If I'm the Bucks, I'd rather want Mikal than OG. OG ain't consistent enough to me, dog.
He's not, but I feel like he ain't supposed to be OG.
Bruh,
OG's
no.
he's
The
a
money he
sleeper.
get paid,
Oh, for the money he gets paid, yes, but OG is a sleeper though. He's a rock you to sleep type nigga though. His game is real quiet, but when it's loud, it's loud. But he ain't supposed to perform every night. OG will
yeah,
come in. OG will start the game. He get you 6 points real quick, and you like, okay, he finna look. He either finna go real loud or he finna get real quiet. And you'll see in the second quarter what he finna do. And then if you know he not finna get loud, hey, you already know somebody else need to step up. That he's not the leader of the team. It's not for him to be doing anyway.
yeah, but he's supposed to be the third option, and he
Bro,
be acting
he
like
plays like the third option. What are we talking about?
he be playing like the fourth option at times, bro. The fifth option. Sometimes I don't even think he be an
I mean,
option.
low key he is the fifth, bro. Cat, Brunson, McHale,
Mikal
and then
play like a
OG.
fifth. Mikal play like a fifth option too.
McHale does play like a fifth option, which is why I would love to see him go.
I just think his 3 point shot is more consistent. That's the only reason I say you might want to keep Mikal
Low key,
because Giannis,
I'm
you need
feeling
somebody to shoot a three. With Giannis,
I'm feeling frisky. I give you Brunson and
all right, bro.
McHale.
All right, bro. You sure?
We gonna pick up Chris Paul.
Bro, Chris Paul ain't playing over 15 minutes a game, bro. That ain't good enough for y'all.
We'll let
Damn.
Giannis play point after that. Learn
Nah,
from
I ain't gonna
Chris.
lie though. If y'all got, depending on what y'all got to give up, Chris Paul in the Knicks uniform after this trade, don't sound too bad as a backup point guard giving you 15 minutes. You got a point there. But I think it's got to start with Cat. You got to give him Cat. And if you Cat, like, damn, bro, y'all trading me here. I was in Minnesota chilling, living my life. Then y'all trading me here. Then 2 years later, y'all shipping me back to Milwaukee, back to a real cold destination that's not New York. Because it's different between being a cold destination and then a cold destination that is New York. Like, it's not the same.
Facts.
Man,
I'm saying though, if you can keep Cat, don't you keep Cat?
if you could, but if you the Bucks, I don't want OG and just Miguel.
But do they really want Cat?
You gotta give me Cat and some draft picks, and then
If well,
because
if you want
then the
Cat, then
money
so
matches too.
I would say if you get one Cat, we just go 1-on-1 then.
I was gonna say Cat and some draft picks, because then the money matches. But if you the Bucks, you gotta give me more than just Cat. Like you gotta give me more than Big Perk, because that ain't even. What am I doing with Big Perk? I can't.
Better
I
figure.
can't
Hey,
build no future around Big
we
Perk.
figured it out. Y'all better figure it out. Shit.
Yeah, because y'all had Jalen Brunson. You know what I mean? That's a
Well,
word.
if we want to make money match, then let's go 2 for 2. Then or 2 for 3. You come off something else over there. What else they got over there in Milwaukee? Nothing.
That's the problem.
Well, you only got Giannis to offer then.
That's true. I was already saying they don't have nothing else.
Yeah, man.
Let me
Come
see.
on, bro. Send that man over here. We'll take him and the brothers too. Both the brothers.
Okay, that trade don't work. So it has to be. You have to add something to it. I'm trying. Let me see.
What he Cat don't make enough.
They make it's they Cat actually makes 53 million. Giannis makes 54. It's $1 million difference. The money's got to be closer than that. So they both gonna have to add like one more player to make it work. So yeah, but now, while we in the sports realm, Odell Beckham Jr. He said he was on the pivot and he said, if you making 100 million, if you have $100 million, it's kind of hard to survive off that. The reason he said it is because if you think about it, taxes is gonna eat up at least $30 to $40 million. Then you thinking you want to invest for your future. Then he did list floss in there, stunt, whatever you want to call it, flex, whatever terminology you want to use. He did use that. He did use that. But he also talked about taking care of family, buying your mama a crib, buying you a nice crib, buying you a car, doing all these other expenses. All of this stuff tends to add up. So that's it. So then you spend, and then you also spending money to take care of your body to continue, if that in that world continue to be a professional. So he was like, you're gonna spend I believe he said $4 million, $8 million a year. That's gonna add up over time. I believe I think he said 8 million, because if you 8 times 5, that's $40 million. If you spend $8 million a year. Cool. The internet is going crazy off of there. You know how they say it. Because he also said it in his response. He's like, it's going to be a bunch of people who said, hey, man, if I had this type of money. And then, of course, the internet responded with, if I had this type of money. Hey, if you had this type of money, do you feel like you could survive off $100 million? Including, of course, remember, taxes is included.
So the calculated taxes off the $100 million, which was what 100
He
over
said,
5
he said it's like 40. It drops down $40 million, so $60 million. So you'll bring home 60 million.
over 5 years. Yeah.
He said you're gonna spend
Well,
40. You're gonna spend $40 million over 5 years. So at least you can.
yeah. What I would do with that money? First off, you need to set yourself up for success. Go out here and get you a Wendy's. Go out here and get you a McDonald's. You feel me? Something simple. Start light. Get that income rolling. What you do, you get you a land. Get you a farm. You feel me? Get you some tigers. Start 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 having people come over to the crib and look at the tigers and charge them for it. Do some exotic Joe, Tiger Kings type shit. Get your money up. You feel me? 60 million over a lifetime?
Yeah, But he also included in spending of that $60 million, like you said, investment and
And he done
attempting
made
to
way
set.
more than $60 million.
That's true. But what you just said sounds expensive as hell. That's some joke,
A couple of tigers.
bro. You ain't like Tigers, but you ain't getting Tigers on the corner. Like
You
these ain't
get a
puppets.
tiger for the. I know a nigga with some tigers now. You get some
You don't know
tigers for the love.
you don't know no nigga with no Tigers.
I do, bro.
If you know a nigga with some Tigers, that is
Not
that needs to be
okay. He ain't a nigga.
explained.
It's not a nigga. I know
Still,
somebody with some tigers though.
okay, but still, it still got to be explained. Because who just got Tigers sitting in their backyard grooming them? You are from South Georgia,
I know some niggas with some chimps.
though.
Middle Georgia, bro. Whoa, middle.
My fault. My bad. I didn't. I thought it was North Georgia, middle. I mean South. I didn't know there was a different
Yeah,
level.
middle Georgia. You feel me? Civilization. They ain't backwoods. They are. It's a bunch of woods, but he ain't back of them.
Okay, wait a minute. How far are you from the Florida line?
The middle, so it's like
Nah, bro. Like we talking like.
I'm right in the middle. If
Hold
you
on,
look
wait a
at
minute.
the map, bro, under
I'm
the
gonna pull the
second
map
G,
up. I'm gonna pull the
under
map on the bottom.
under
Over
the
the bottom.
second G,
What's the name of the city?
Eastman, Georgia.
Eastman.
If you're looking at the map, right under the second G, in the middle.
Yeah, bro. I'm pulling it up, bro. It's don't look real middle to me, bro. It's look real south.
That's the middle, bro. I promise. I wouldn't lie to you.
All right, bro. But now you saying okay, you saying you gonna do the investments and all that.
Yeah, bro. Invest it. Make it turn itself into something. Don't just do what he said because I didn't hear him say anything about investing.
Yeah, now he listed investment, but he didn't go into details. He just said invest.
You could make $60 million last longer than he's saying he can make it last. A lifetime, and you 30. You can't make $60 million last 20 years,
Hmm.
30 years,
So
40 years.
okay, I think it depends on. I ain't gonna lie. I really do think it depends on your line of work because of what he does and all what all that comes with that. And then of course you try, which you shouldn't be doing, but keeping up with the Joneses. He did say flossing. I did. I'll go back to that. And then you live in the expectation. Then you feel like you have to live within that expectations of I signed $100 million contract, even though you only brought home 60 to 70. I do understand his point of saying it's not gonna last. It might not last a lifetime. It might only last like 15 to 20 years. And let's say those investments, they don't go well. Because we hear about athletes all the time, they invest in stuff and the business funk.
That got.
Yeah. And hell, not well that too. I wouldn't even think about them getting got. I was just thinking about they invested, them investments went bad. It just it's how it be. Hell, they tried to open a restaurant. The restaurant didn't do as good as they thought it was gonna be, or they were trying to open a clothing store and a clothing brand and didn't go off well. And then, like you said, they got. I didn't think about that. I think it is for people in that line of for athletes. I think it probably is a little harder for them to make that stretch, especially an athlete on his level because of
Yeah,
who he
you
was.
Odell Beckham, like
Yeah, you,
top 10 recognizable name. I mean, just off the name.
bro. Football athletes don't get recognized like that. Everybody know who Odell was.
Know what he
So,
looked like. Could spot him in a room
yeah.
sometimes, but it's the fake Odells out there too.
So from that perspective, I do understand it. But now, from like let's say me, if I win the lottery, tomorrow and I bring home $60 million, $70 million from the lottery, I actually bring home $60 to $70 million. I think it should be a lot easier for me to live off $60 to $70 million because I don't have Joneses to keep up with. I don't have a expectations of a life that I'm supposed to live up to, as where he does. I feel like that's the difference. Is should he be able to do it? Yes, but is it more easier for me to do it? I feel like that's the case. That's just me. All
That's
right, bet. Let's
factual,
get
no,
into
for sure.
it. Let's get into it. It's we're gonna have a Ray J section. This is what we're gonna call this because it's two entertainment news situations that go along with the Ray J. So let's start with the first one. Ray J got on Instagram Live. I believe it was Instagram Live or Twitch at the time before he got banned for Twitch. Talking about how the Carters, Beyonce and Jay-Z and the family, came to the Brandy and Kelly, not Kelly, the Brandy and Monica show, the Boys Man's tour, and they did not take pictures with Brandy. They didn't see Brandy. There was pics with Kelly, of course, because that's her bandmate. That's the chat
Right.
all day. That's who they come. That's who they came to see. They came to support Kelly. But there's pictures with Kelly Rowland. There was pictures with Monica. Um, but they didn't meet up with Brandy. Ray J on his live was like, you know what I'm saying, Beyonce and Jay got the biggest two stars in the world. And this ain't my sister ain't seeing this, but I'm crashing out for over my sister because it's like, and to me it was disrespectful that y'all came and y'all was kicking it with everybody else, but y'all didn't come say hi to my sister. You know what I'm saying? We would have loved to, get the hug, get the picture, get everything else that everybody else got. Why my sister didn't get this recognition? Uh, to that, I feel like he has a point. Now, in a sad story, Brandy's Instagram supposedly got hacked, and there were some comments left on the pictures of Beyonce that said, "That's my outfit. That's my outfit. You down here in. I dare you to come down here again and take a picture with me. It will go. It will go viral." Correct. Do you feel like the Carters was wrong for not attempting to link up with Brandy? And before you go, I do want to say because it was been a lot of people online saying, well, Brandy might have been on tour when these pictures. I mean, on stage when these pictures was taken. Brandy and Monica be on the stage basically at the same time, majority of the concert. That's one that to be said.
Um, I did think they was not necessarily wrong, but like you checking in with Kelly, I get that. You checking in with Monica, but not Brandy. But then you were saying what Ray J said. Ray J said we. So Ray
He
J
did
was
say
there. Ray J was
Ray J
there.
was there. Yes, Ray J was there.
Ray J, you scaring the hoes. And
Yeah.
by the hoes, I mean the Carters. They don't want to come around because they know Ray J there. I get it. Respect it. I wouldn't have checked in either. Jay got the call that Ray J was down there. Nah, keep it moving. We want look. What I always say, ghosts never die. Shit, they didn't even know they was there until the pictures came out. They was in and out, back in the crowd.
So you feel like Ray J is the reason Brandy didn't get the picture. She
Bro,
didn't
of
get the damn
course,
photo.
bro. If he was there, he had to be around Brandy.
More than likely.
Yeah, no. I don't want to be nowhere that Ray J is. Me personally, I was what, 10, 15 feet from the man, and I still get the chills thinking about it. I
All
can
right,
only
Ray.
imagine being, you know, 6 feet from him, coronavirus distance, you feel me? Ain't no telling what he might do. Tap you asking for a lighter. Why? Because I'm gonna light this cigarette. Nigga, you're wild.
Ray J being in the crowd of a concert trying to light a cigarette when he's supposed to be on stage is kind of crazy. But Ray J did say, he said, "Man, I always going to keep stuff entertaining." He do, because he's always in the news for something. Now, do I do think the Carters is kind of wrong. Like you don't, bro, don't come to my show and not say nothing to me. You got pictures with everybody else on the show, everybody else on the docket, but you couldn't say nothing to me. I do feel like that's kind of crazy. It's just me. That's just my, it's just me. Dab me up. But you do bring up an interesting point. Do we want to be seen with Ray J? A lot of people don't want to be seen with Ray J because of a bunch of Ray J incidents that stuff that he does. One that we gonna get to here in a minute. So I
Look,
get.
too, because I watch this little TV show. I ain't gonna hold you. I got piped up. Excuse
Yeah,
me. Pause.
you gonna have to bring that one in. I don't know nothing about that. I already got a TV show, but I haven't watched it. So yeah, are the Carters wrong? Yes, I feel like they are wrong. But I don't know if Ray J should have went on live talking about it. It could have been an Instagram post. Like, you know what I mean? It could have been a tweet. Like, I don't feel like you need to go put the phone right here, like, oh, you ain't say nothing to me and my sister. I didn't think that was necessary. I don't understand why I don't understand live, the whole I'm gonna go live every time. Like, I don't get. People be going live, they go live crying, they go live fighting. I don't understand why
They,
everybody want to be seen.
they go live and forget they live.
Yeah, I'm done that a couple times with them, so. But that's neither here nor there. Speaking of going live, Ray J, he went live on Twitch, which he is now banned from Twitch. He is arguing with his child's mother. His actually they still married, even though they separated. Princess Love. Um, they was downstairs cooking, preparing the food. The kids was upstairs asleep. There was some drinks. It was some drinks in hand. Cool. Ray J and Princess Love apparently got into it downstairs. Both of them run upstairs. To Princess Love said, "I'm taking my kids and I'm leaving. I ain't got to deal with this." Ray J, of course, being Ray J, is like I said, was live. He has a gun. He pulls he he has the gun out. In the videos I watched, it doesn't appear that he pointed the gun at Princess Love or Princess Love's cousin's husband, who he ran upstairs because he heard them two arguing, and he heard Princess Love saying, "So you gonna point a gun at me while I got our kids in my hand? You gonna point a gun at me?" So the husband run upstairs. Him and Ray J start tussling. Luckily, no shots was fired. The gun didn't go off, or whatever the case may be. But like I said, the videos I watched, I didn't see I didn't see a gun, but I only watched one little clip. It wasn't that long. 4 seconds back. I didn't see the gun pointed at them. I'm gonna say that. This was, like I said, this was on Thanksgiving Day. He did end up getting arrested. He got out of jail. He called into the Breakfast Club, to explain why he went live. He said he went live because he's tired of the narratives being all negative, and he wanted his side of the story to be out there in the world. Of course, Princess Love, when she went and she posted a video saying, "Ray J, you need to go to rehab. You need to get out of hell. I be trying to be around you for the kids and all that, but you still be doing all the extra dumb shit. So I'm gonna quit effing with you, basically." In layman's terms. Flag, what's your thoughts on Ray J being Ray J?
I did see. I saw the Princess Love clip, and I saw the clip of them downstairs. When she had the kids leaving. I didn't see the fight part. I didn't see the gun part. Ray J, if help is what you need, you feel me? This is a safe space, my dog. Therapy is okay. If you need to go talk to somebody, go do that. There's something going on with Ray J. You feel me? Like, I understand keeping it entertaining, but is there a character like Ray J out there? Like, or is he 1-on-1?
Oh, he's 1-on-1.
Because I don't think you Brandy's little brother. I mean, Brandy's what, a B tier celebrity?
Yeah.
That's
That
accurate.
that sounds disrespectful.
It's accurate though.
But it sounds disrespectful. Is Brandy a B tier celebrity? B minus is out of pocket.
I didn't say B minus. I
Nah,
didn't
my
say
bad. I thought I heard somebody say D minus, but they said B minus. Okay. Because I said D. All right, now we going too far with a D. Like now we going too
that's
far.
what I'm saying. I ain't even giving the minus. I'm just saying B. Like B just being just the tier. Minus is included, even if she might be a minus. I'm not saying that that's
Y'all
completely
out of pocket.
inaccurate.
Man, sitting up in my room, what you talking
I'm
about?
saying, bruh.
Man, what we mean? Brandy got joints,
Is
nah.
Monica a B tier or is she a
If Brandy's the B tier, and I love Monica. If people are saying, y'all, I said Brandy is a B tier, that put Monica at a C.
yeah, I'm thinking Monica's a C. And Ray J is a
Ray J,
C. Ray
Ray,
J's a C.
Ray J's a B. If
Is
Brandy's
is Ray
if
J a
Brandy's a
B?
B, Ray J's a B. Because he's known for doing all this dumb
This is what
shit.
I
So
want
he's
you
a
to
B.
do tomorrow. I want you to go. I want you to find 3 white people and ask them who Ray J is. You need 2 people to say they know who Ray J is for him to be a B tier.
That's not fair because you said white people. They ain't gonna know Brandy neither. Nah, they know.
Brandy's still a
Nah,
B tier though. I
nah,
think
Brand, they know Brandy. Yeah, you're right. They probably know Brandy.
Ray
Brandy's
J's
a okay. You're right. Ray J might be a C tier.
he's a C tier, but he's Ray J.
Yeah, he's Ray J. But
Ray J's a C to act like a S.
but yeah, nah, man. If y'all saying Brandy's a B, Monica's definitely a C. She's
Respectfully, she's.
definitely.
I see that. I can see that.
And I love some Monica, and I love Monica's joints. But nah, Brandy was that stick back in.
Monica's a C who thinks she's a B, a A. Honestly,
Well, she knows she ain't that.
she thinks she's a B. That's what it is. She's a C who thinks she's a B, and that's respectfully, it's okay to be a C.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with a C. At least you ain't a D or an F.
I'm saying, bro, like
At least,
or amateur.
or as I say, or unsatisfactory. You know what I'm saying? You can at least C. C solid grade. That's passing. And it ain't the barely passing either. But yeah, nah. I'm not gonna C. But why, bro? To this don't make sense to me. One, okay. If Princess Love and Russia, if y'all get into it downstairs, why is it the first thing you do is run up to go get the kids and both y'all already been drinking? And the kids are still asleep. Why both y'all already drunk? Like what time of day? See, this makes me question like what time of day is this? Because most of the time people's preparing the food around noon or 1. But is the kid sleeping that late? So now it's making me think it's early in the day. So why y'all drunk in the morning?
From the night before, and then decide let's start cooking now.
Bruh, that don't to me the logic ain't logic in here because first off, why are both parents intoxicated? Cool. Why? And then you run upstairs to grab the kids and I'm taking the kids and I'm leaving.
While
You
we cooking.
and then not Ray J. Ray J and the cousin's husband get into it. But Ray J's point is like he came in my room, he should have never entered my room. And if I'm Ray J, I kind of feel that point. Like but then if I'm the cousin, I also feel like I heard you got a gun pointed at her. I'm trying to de-escalate the situation. So neither in my from my thoughts, ain't neither one of them wrong, but ain't nobody right. Because who got the interest for the kids here? I feel bad for the kids in this situation. Because Ray J out here being Ray J, and then Princess Love, you not actually helping the matters neither. Because if you feel like Ray J needs to get help, and you feel like Ray J has all these issues, why do you keep going back around Ray J?
Why you got your kids around Ray J?
If you think Ray J's the problem, why do you continuously put you and your kids in this situation? Ray J said, "I'll shoot you." Let's make sure I add that. He did say, "I'll shoot you." He did say that. I didn't see him point the gun. Mind you, the clip I watched wasn't that long. It was a longer video. I ain't watched
He
the whole.
said to her?
He said it to dude, "I'll shoot you," and that's not gonna help his court case because you on live and you on live saying, "I'll shoot you." That ain't you going to jail or you gonna do some time, and it ain't gonna help that the kids was in the room. So this goes back to my point. That's why I said I understand why people go live because then you set yourself up for failure.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna talk about Diddy here in a minute. Diddy recorded all his conversations. Why does 50 Cent got access to all this live information of you recording yourself talking to people? That don't even make sense. You trying to be the case. So let me go and get started. Before I start talking. Diddy, as a Diddy doc, 50 Cent produced it. Everybody think 50 being petty. I don't feel like 50's being petty. 50's in the TV film industry now. That's what 50 does. That's his job. Cool. There's a bunch of videos. Diddy recorded himself talking to a bunch of different people, asking them for statements. I can't think of her name, but the other member of Diddy Dirty Money, there's Don Richardson, and there's the other young lady. Like I said, I'm drawing a blank on her name. Diddy recorded himself talking to her, asking for favors, like, "Hey, can you release a statement? I don't know why Don out here saying all this weird shit, all this crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't do none of this to her, blah, blah, blah." He recorded himself talking to her, even though he wasn't supposed to be talking to her. Why would you record yourself talking to people? You ain't supposed to be talking to people. And in the
And they
text message
found it.
saying, "Hey, I know I ain't supposed to be talking to you, but I don't." This logic. Where's logic at? People, these young dudes be going around on live shooting, killing people. You on live, goofy? They know it's you. Anyways, Clay, what's your thoughts on the Diddy doc of
I
what
have
you have
not.
seen?
I about to say I have not seen much. I've seen a couple clips. Um, Probably gonna check it out. But respectfully, uh, after this come out, he might have to do all 4 of them years, or it's already out.
Yeah, it's already. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
already.
yeah, you gonna have to do all that time, my boy. You done, Joe. Appeal, yeah, you can appeal these nuts, nigga. You done all 4 of them, bro. You sitting there, good behavior. My ad. I seen a picture with a TMZ logo. It probably was AI, but he was with.
It was, it was AI, bro. We not even gonna do that. It was AI. We're not gonna
I
do
don't
that.
know. I don't know. I wasn't there.
It was AI, bro. It was AI. He was not up here with a man, woman in jail.
Had somebody held on to his pocket, man. I said, "What is going on?"
Idiot. I don't know. But I listened to the Breakfast Club talk about it. I listened to Bo Money talk about it. Basically, in the Diddy, he comes off arrogant. He comes off selfish. And he also comes off as the dude that's trying to protect his image, but he ain't actually. He's trying to protect his image because of the people in the public and how his potential jurors, the potential jury, is going to see him. But I don't think he's taking into account that you might all this stuff you already done. It's kind of a little too late to be trying to protect your image. You need to be protecting your court case. I From my thoughts. Now, do you think 50 is wrong? Because a lot of people, well, there's a cease and desist that Diddy's people sent to Netflix. But do you think 50 is wrong for doing this documentary? He also talked about how Diddy wanted to give Big once he passed away this big funeral service, and the most the biggest thing to see in New York to show to honor him. But once he saw how much it cost, he took it out of Biggie's money. He didn't even pay for it himself. Biggie paid for his own funeral. People feel like 50 shouldn't have exposed that. Do you think Diddy? Do you think 50's wrong?
Do I think 50 Cent is wrong? I mean, as an A tier celebrity, I feel like you can do whatever the fuck you want. You feel me? A?
No, we not doing that. 50's A. Man,
S?
we not doing that.
I'm
50's A.
saying no. I'm saying high. I'm saying higher. That's 50 Cent.
What we talking about? Esther?
S tier.
What, what's S? What's okay? So what would we consider Esther? We talking Denzel and Leo? Is those Esters? The question is, do we feel like 50 Cent's on their level? I would think so.
Leo.
You don't think Leo DiCaprio? You wouldn't think Leo DiCaprio's the top?
Nah. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking
Nah.
him. What's the other
Okay.
one? Matt Damon. What's Tom Cruise? Denzel. Will Smith.
Okay. Yeah. All right. It's 50 Cent on that level.
Yeah, I would think him, Beyonce. I wouldn't put Jay on. Well, I would put Jay up there because he's married to Beyonce. That's no shade. That's no shade to Jay. I'm just saying I would, without being married to Beyonce, I don't know if he's up there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 50 Cent's an A. I feel like he's a level. He's a high level, recognizable name, but still an A tier.
Yeah, nah.
But no. You do whatever you want with that. You can be petty. I mean, you've done less. You've done more to less people. You know what I feel? It's Diddy, and he tried to get you. He tried to take you shopping, and you find that disrespectful. And I feel that, my guy. Don't let another
50,
man take you shopping.
50 said it ain't because he said he offered to take him shopping, but I do feel like that has something to do with this. I feel like it has something. Hey, I ain't sweet like them, bro. You ain't ready to do it with me, bro. Like, nah, don't try me, cuz.
That's just
I could be wrong.
hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. And if it's, I mean, like I said, I haven't seen it. I don't
I
know.
don't have to do that.
I don't know how bad it is.
I don't have to let no grown ass man take me shopping. I don't have to do that. No, what you mean? You gotta do what you gotta do.
No. I don't mean that. I'm talking about as far as the documentary goes. You
Ah,
know,
okay.
I ain't letting nobody take me shopping. I mean, not like that. You feel me? If I know that's what you want to do, no. We got the game twisted. You can take me shopping as a friend.
Uh, no, you can't even take me shopping as a friend. I don't want it to be misconstrued. I don't want you to get the wrong idea whatsoever.
Trust me, if you like, hey, not don't say take me shopping. Of course, be like, hey, you want to go get some shoes? Yeah, of course, I would love to get some shoes.
All right, cool. A grown ass man take you. Hey, yeah, bro. Let's go get you some kicks. I bet. Then y'all go to the second store and he bang you a hat too. All right, bro. At what point do it stop? What you mean? Now this grown ass man's taking your grown ass on the shopping spree. At what point? At what point do it stop? You think he's just spending all this money he don't want nothing in
It
return?
it stop
What?
at the socks.
It's stop
I
at
tell
the
you
side.
where that's where it stopped for me. If somebody's like, "Hey, we can get you some shoes," we go to the next store and we get the hat, and then he grabbed the socks. Yeah, you know what? I think this day is over with.
Brother took you.
This day is over with.
Brother took you to Foot Locker and Lids, and then stopped at Cinnabon and said, "You want a treat?" No, bro. You cause he want to
No,
get you nothing.
sir.
Up.
No, sir.
Now
I'm not
he
even gonna hold you. Yeah. It's over with. You know what? You can take the hat back though. I'll keep the Cinnabon.
Cause you ready, he want them buds, bro. What you talking about, bro?
No, not me. I
And
tell you what.
bro took you from Lynn's to what's the cookie place? Annie Ann's or whatever the name of the cook. What's the name of the cookie place? The Presser place.
The
Not
press
trying to say
Aunt
it's
Annie's.
Annie Ann's. Annie Ann's. He took you from Lynn's to the Annie Ann's. Get you some presser so he can presser you up.
I'm saying,
Nah,
nah.
I
Nah,
feel
nah,
50.
nah.
No, you can't take me shopping, bro. What you?
Okay. Maybe not shoes. The niggas like shit. Uh,
What you gonna do? Take you to Dillard's, bro? What you? Bro, at some point, even if you start at Dillard's, he, the grown ass man, he gonna get you to the shoe store.
I'm saying, bro, niggas be buying they niggas watches all the time.
Nigga ain't ready. Hey, Brandy, I don't need no one time, bro. Where I'm at, bro. Nah. Get one of them Apple Watch. He got your location. He trying to pull up on you. No, sir. Nah, I feel it. I feel 50. No, was 50 wrong? No, 50 wasn't wrong because 50's in the entertainment industry. That's what he do now. That's what he's supposed to do now. He's supposed to produce content. He got to deal with stars to produce content. Of course, this came out on Netflix, but that's what he do. He got deals. And then Diddy's team did what they supposed to do. They're supposed to send the cease and desist. It's a little too late to, too little, was too little too late for that. Everybody,
It's
people that
it's
watch this
out.
mug now,
It's on the streets.
that's like J. Cole when he dropped that Kendrick Lamar disc. Bro, it's already out here now. We done heard it. You might as well go and go to war.
Haven't heard nothing since, right?
He did some features, but he ain't. He's supposed to be dropping the album. The album ain't came yet.
Hey man.
Yeah, but now let me touch on this before we get to hot thoughts. Drake released, I believe it was on Instagram. I saw him preview some new music. I feel like I like the song. I think it's gonna be a nice little vibe. But people, as soon as Drake does anything now, Drake gets hate. He releases a sample. Man, the way he was moving his lips in the video was a problem. Bro, the nigga just was singing the song, bro. What you want? Like, I don't understand why it's so cool to hate Drake now. But they hate Drake, but he was the most I think he was the most streamed artist on Apple. That was a big platform. It's somebody still listening to Drake. It's a bunch of people on the internet hating on Drake, but a bunch of y'all probably still listen to Drake. And then y'all hating on the song. But as soon as the song come out 2 weeks later, y'all gonna be in love with the song because it grew on me. Why does all Drake songs got grow on me? Y'all don't even give Drake songs the opportunity. Y'all only give him a listen. As soon as you hear a sample, a little piece, you hate it. I don't. It's, I digress. Without further ado,
Today's edition of Hot Thoughts is brought to you by that OCD. You feel me? A nice little vibe. Damn, Louisville law. That's crazy. A nice little vibe. You feel me?
over that vibe on the court. I'm gonna go down by 20 in the first half and try to come back in the second.
Bro, that's your people's, bro.
This is the
I t-
squad.
what I said, he better not start losing.
Well, it's they 7-1 now. This is their first loss, and technically this game was it's a part of the ACC SEC challenge, but this game was on the road. And like I said, they were down 20, brought it back to 7 at one point, ended up losing by 9. So I mean, they brought it back, but the problem with Louisville is they live by the three, die by the three. You don't make
Mm-hmm.
them threes, that's your ass.
But nah, I seen I seen something. And I usually don't touch on it, but my man Trey Songz was in the news. Nah,
I thought Trey under the bus like yeah.
I got to, and it's only one reason because Ja Morant exposes Trey Songz.
But Ja Morant, who can't get on the court. Okay.
Ja Morant exposes Trey Songz for refusing to send $2,700 for a flight. I'm sorry, I missed the part. Adult film star Ja Morant exposes Trey Songz for refusing to send her $2,700 for a $300 flight. Says she needed the extra money for her hair, nails, outfits, and more.
Oh, I see this. I see. I mean,
What we doing, bro?
what you want him to do?
I love no, I ain't talking about Trey. I'm talking about her. I love to play on words. Ja
Oh,
Morant.
yeah. She did what she had to do.
Hey, it better be mean. I know that. Hey. But honestly though, I just wanna send my condolences.
Ooh,
Uh, Somebody back home, they got shot and killed. Crime of passion. Feel me?
where are we going with this? We was talking
I
about
know.
Ja Morant. Now we're
Ja,
talking about a crap of that. Where are we going? This nigga half for real.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. We talk a lot about on this show, you know, when people pass away, and people tend to dance on the grave, and people tend to, you know, speak ill of the dead. Well, partner got killed. You know what I'm saying? Crime of passion. Shorty shot him. Whatever. People is not dancing on the grave here. They is crying because this woman took something from all of them. All these women. I ain't gonna say how many it is. I don't know. I didn't take the count. They upset because she got greedy. She couldn't wait her turn, and she shot the man. Now, I'm not one to, you know, speak ill of the dead or nothing like that. But I'm just gonna quote what they said. Shawty on the internet said, "Why she had to take a dick so good?"
Bro, why are you?
So I understand when people be dancing on the grave, but do we allow the uplifting of the grave? All I hope is when they take me, I hope they say the same thing. And with
Nigga, what? Bro, what are we talking about? Bro,
and with that being said, this has been another
no,
episode of
we
the.
just not gonna end the vibe like that. First off, what? Hey, you didn't even finish the John Morant thing, and then you went to, bro. You know they took a dick no good. I don't understand, bro. I don't understand if you was throwing Trey under the bus, if you was throwing John Morant, whatever, the woman Morant. I don't know who you was throwing under the bus. Then you said, send my condolences. I'm like, damn, bro, I thought we was ready to get the jokes off. I ain't understand. All right, bro, go ahead, run
I'm
the
saying,
show.
bro, I had the wheels turning, man. I just had to, you know, but you know, it's another episode of D Mixed Vibes Podcast, your favorite amateur podcast, and you can find us wherever you get your podcast. That's got to be the ultimate compliment, though.
Nigga, I'm dead. I don't give a shit.
I just
Don't
hope they say the same thing. The living legend.
compliment my dick when I'm gone. Hey, you know what I mean? Don't do nothing for me because at this point the dick don't work no more.
He can slang it, boy. Hey, pause. I'm just saying. I just hope they say the same thing. You can find us on Apple, Spotify, Pandora. You know they love us over there. They do. You hit the Instagram, the Facebook, the Twitter for questions, comments, concerns only. But I'm your boy, Young Quaggy T, the Dream, and I will holler at y'all.
You already know the passage your boy, Mr. Bad. I can't say your name on this pod. Might not shoot a mom. We get at y'all later.